Good afternoon. I appreciate all your time for spending the whole day listening to about 30 odd teams to us. We are Geniey. We're basically from India and in Taiwan. We are more like a hybrid startup company. This is the founder, Satya. He's been worked with HTC and Acer in the wireless technology space. We come from core technology in wireless, and myself have been from Bangalore, Silicon Valley of India, where I've worked with the marketing space of IT companies. Okay, quick question for all the young people. How many phones of this have you used in your lifetime? Girls, if you raise up your hands, I know your age. Just a warning. I'm sure the people who are sitting in front have used all the phones in your lifetime, and probably many of them have used at least as one of them as a toy in our lifetime. Why am I showing you this? In the last 10 years, the mobile revolution has been very, very phenomenal. And once upon a time, 10 years ago, when you use the phone, Nokia 5190, have you ever imagined yourself that you would be doing Uber taxi through that phone? Where you would get your grocery delivered through a phone. We never ever imagined that to happen. Why am I showing you this? The reason is because today you walk around and speak about IoT, people are frustrated. That is because IoT is today in that stage of Nokia 5190, and that is why there is no revenue yet. But we believe the IoT is real, and there is money in IoT, and the infrastructure would be ready in another 5 years' time, and we need to be there, and hence we start today. Now, we need to look at business to solve a problem of the society. We looked around at Geniey, and we found a lot of people are struggling to find a parking space. Study says 3 out of 10 cars on the road are actually searching for a parking space in San Francisco. Another study by IBM said New York City driver is searching 20 minutes on an average to find a parking space. This, on an indirect side, it's a 1 billion loss to the economy. People are not shopping, people are not spending, gasoline prices, etc. This is a study done in France. And of course, CO2 emissions. Now, put together, parking alone is a $25 billion industry where there's hardly any innovation done in the last decade. Frost & Sullivan says it's a $100 billion industry, but we at Geniey want to be very reasonable and we're saying 25 billion. Hence, at Geniey, we launched a product called PARQ. We call it the parking economy. And the technology we use for IoT is not cellular, it's not Wi-Fi, it's not Bluetooth. It is LoRaWAN, which is a very new technology which is taking the world by surprise. We have 3 solutions. One is the Geniey Twig, which we enable existing sensors into LoRa enable. We have the LoRa Gateway, and we have the IoT platform. How do we do it? We use the IoT platform to find a parking space, to reserve your parking space, and if you have your own, you can even reserve it, you can rent it out. So you have 3 options for using our platform. I'm going to, through our app, you can choose, reserve, and pay, and then using the LoRa platform, it allows you to even reserve. The market size is huge. It's about 0.1 million parking lots is what we are targeting for in each city, and this is always a growing market. Our business model is straightforward. It's a B2B side. We have a revenue sharing because we increase the utilization rate of the parking lots. We allow them to have a dynamic pricing. The cost of infrastructure is very low, and also the low maintenance. On the B2C side, we have only a 10% booking fee for every transaction. On the other side, we allow it to have as a market acquisition cost. It allows people to get extra revenue from their space which is unutilized during the day when they're in the offices. Our revenue projection is about $100 million in the next 3 years. It's quite the lower end. Our market adoption strategy is to tie up with banks, credit card companies, hotels and restaurants, and probably even movies. So you book a movie ticket, you can even book your parking space. You book a table for your restaurant with your family, you can even book your parking space. So you can probably tie up with banks and credit card companies. So we can sell it to credit card companies saying B1 near the elevator, 10 parking lots is for your customers. Then, since we have a lot of users on our platform and the platform gets matured, then we do big data analytics. Why? Because we know all the promotions happening in the malls in Taipei City, for example, and we also know the preferences of the consumers, then we are able to make the customer loyalty program more customized. We have competitors, yes, Spot Hero in the US, which has raised recently about $27 million. PARQ is another European company, a streetline PARQ again from the US, but they are all working on cellular technology, but on a similar business model. Yes, we are going to have a network as a service scalable model where this LoRa technology, the gateway, can reach up to 10,000 sensors. Hence, it's not only for parking, we can start doing smart building, like your lighting, etc., can be on the LoRa sensors. Hence, it's a very, very scalable model along with the IoT platform which we would be building. It can tackle not only smart parking, it can tackle home security, airport services, healthcare management for hospitals, etc. Yes, it's almost time, and that's us, Geniey, with a big plan for the next 5 years. Thank you for your patience.